Can you tell me more about commitment?
I'd love to. I love that sort of short question though, right? Tell me about commitment. Commitment is one of the most fascinating, interesting, confusing aspects of being a human because you are committed. The only question is to what? A lot of people go, I don't have commitment. I'm not committed. They are. It's just what they're committed to may be in their blind spot. So the beauty when you combine commitment and scheduling success is that when that diary appointment comes up and you see it in your diary, or you get that reminder that says, hey, you've got this meeting tomorrow, you've got this appointment tomorrow, this time to decide, you have a choice. And you can choose to be committed or not. You can choose to say, you know what, I'm going to move that appointment. I'm going to cancel that appointment. And part of what happens, what we want, is you to become more of the navigator, the driver of your life. So many people get caught up, right, in the days, the weeks, the months flowing, versus going, this is the result I want. We're doing the Merlin method, we're reverse engineering the activities that have to take place, and then scheduling that in so they have some more clarity and certainty about the results they're going to produce. So when you have that in your diary, then you have the choice to say, you know what, is that result I want to create? A few days ago, I'd made a scheduled appointment to get up early in the morning and go for a walk and go some exercise, head to the gym. But outside, it was -3, -4 degrees weather. It was cold, it was dark, and I had that sort of sniffle, that winter sniffle we get sometimes, right? And I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll move that back a few hours. But I was still present to the appointment and I had a choice. Now, there's times in my life when I've done whatever it takes. I've been up at 5 in the morning, live at events, working 24/7. In fact, once working 3 days in a row nonstop. I don't recommend it. What I've come to realize is when you can combine that agility with the clarity around your diary, you can move things to still get the outcome. So, me looking at the weather forecast, feeling how the body was, and changing to move the time just short a few hours, still got the goal completed. And there are some days when you know you need to get up, whether it's cold and dark out there, whether you've got to go do the preparation, you've got to show up. And that ability to turn on that dial, to be present to your commitment, or be present that you're committing not to do something is vital. So much of the modern world, I think, is swamped, right? There's 8 billion odd people we can interact with. How many YouTube videos, how many Netflix shows, how many books? Where do we prioritize our time? And so we find ourselves often like in a sea of information overwhelm, right? We get in that space of being buffeted around. But when you go, I want to get that result, then you can start navigating through. And it's your commitment to and through the life experiences that can see you to get that result because I can guarantee you there'll be more chaos on the way. The last 5 years of my life, more things have happened that I never predicted than ever before, is how it feels, right? From the great lockdown, the things happen on the global scale, technology breakdowns and breakthroughs. We are in those times when you can predict there will be unpredicted things happening. How you navigate that is by having a commitment to go, got it, and right, shake it off, pause, stop, reset. It's the nature of the book and the yearbook. Pause, stop, reset. Let's reassign ourselves, redirect ourselves, and get back on track with the next step. And it's your commitment that'll see you through that. Some people have the ability to be self-driven, internally referenced, committed because they say so and they chose so, and that side of driving. For some people, the commitment's driven by a pain or a goal or a dream. I'm going to commit to do that so I don't have this bad stuff happen. I'm going to commit to do that so I can have this great thing happen. And whether you're away from pain or towards pleasure, as they used to say, it doesn't matter as long as you know, doesn't matter as long as you know, and you're driving yourself, committing yourself to those outcomes you really want. And I'll tell you one other thing, it's a great question. Most of us got committed to systems, to processes, to practices, approaches that we're never going to produce the life we really wanted to create. And that's a really hard pill to swallow some days, right? So part of what is valuable in the journal and the yearbook, taking the time to reflect and go, you know what? What would I really like? I had an interview yesterday and we were talking about what would make fun. And what's fun for you is different. Different people have different ideas of what's fun. But if you haven't got a commitment to have fun, to have joy in your life, to have gratitude in your life, guess what? You probably won't be focusing on it. But if you have, then you can take the action, then you can schedule the time. And I'm a big fan of doing things out in the world to bring our commitments from a possibility to a probability to reality. That could be sharing it with social media, sharing your goals. It could be talking to somebody else and getting rolled on, supporting you, being that accountability buddy. It might be taking that one step, that powerful committed first step. You know what? I spent an hour reviewing the yearbook this weekend. It might be I'm going to listen to the podcast. I might go read an audiobook. Listen to an audiobook. It might be going to go start writing page one of your book. Right there and go, this is the introduction. I'm writing the book today. It takes you taking that action, but it starts when you get committed. And you're already committed to something. If you're watching this video, hopefully it's some learning, some growing, and having a great life where you can thrive and help other people.